Hi everyone, welcome. The new episode of Peter's English podcast has been started. And this is people, peep. Do you remember? Picture episode where I want to chat with Microsoft Copilot. I want to chat with the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot, and I want to learn English. I want to learn English grammar today. And in this picture episode, I want to practice passive. Yes, people, this is very beautiful English grammar that I haven't done until now. But let's start with the slogan of Peter's English podcast, and here is: learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. And it's true. Okay, and we can start. Hi everyone, I'm your host Peter. I'm the owner of my Peter's English podcast, and without further ado, let's start picture in picture episode of this podcast. And okay, you can see everything, and we can start. Okay, we have to activate study and learn mode. Here is. I'm streaming and recording on my YouTube channel via OBS Studio, the new live stream of my podcast. I activated study and learn mode on Microsoft Copilot. Let's explore passive. And we can start to learn passive, people. We have to think, yes, we have to think about it, but we have to wait. And okay, here is F5, and here is, can you see it? Yes, you can. I'm streaming and recording on my YouTube channel via OBS Studio, the new live stream of my podcast. I activated study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. Let's explore passive. Perfect, Peter, since you're live and you've activated study and learn mode, we'll explore the passive voice step by step, the proper study mode way, slowly, clearly, and with questions so your audience can follow along. Before we begin, I need one quick thing from you, because study mode always checks the learner's level first. What level do you want this passive voice lesson to be for your live stream? Choose one. Beginner. Simply sentences like the castle was built in 1462. Intermediate, everyday, passive form like the podcast is recorded live. Advanced, dramatic storytelling, passive, Jonathan was being watched by unseen eyes. Tell me the number and we'll start the lesson step by step with pauses, questions, and examples you can use directly in your stream. I think people that advanced. I decided that it's time to learn advanced level of it. Yes, I think it's right time to use to learn and use advanced level of passive, because it's very important. And why not? Okay, and here is F5. Okay, you can see it. I decided it's time to learn advanced level of it. Excellent choice, Peter. Advanced passive voice is perfect for a live stream because it sounds dramatic, intelligent, and cinematic. And since we're in study and learn mode, we'll go step by step, one idea at a time, with questions for you to answer on stream. Let's begin with the first key idea of advanced passive. I like people that I can do it. I like to see you, and we can continue. Advanced passive step 1. The passive for dramatic storytelling, past continuous passive. This form is used when something was happening to someone, often in a mysterious or a suspenseful situation. Structure: was or were plus being plus past participle. Example: Gothic style. Jonathan was being watched by unseen eyes. The castle was being surrounded by fog. The brides were being controlled by Dracula. Your turn. Study mode question. Can you create one sentence using was being or were being plus past participle? Make it dramatic, funny, or mythos powered. Your style. I'll wait for you sentence before we continue to step 2. Aha. This form is used when something was happening to someone, often in a mysterious or successful situation. Was, were plus being plus past participle. Aha. I was being controlled by my mom. Yes, why not? Why not? It's a very good idea. Okay, we have to wait. F5. I was being controlled by my mom. This is people the example sentence. We can continue. That's a perfect advanced passive sentence, Peter. Clear, correct, and naturally phrased. Now let's build on it step by step. Study mode style. Step 2. Understanding why your sentence works. Your sentence: I was being controlled by my mom. Use the structure was being plus past participle. This tells us the action was in progress. It was done to you, not by you. It describes a situation happening over time, not just once. Exactly what the past continuous passive is for. Great job. Step 3. Let's push it further. Study mode question. Now try making a sentence where the subject is not a person, the action is mysterious, dramatic, or funny. Still uses was, being, were, being plus past participle. For example, don't copy this one. The castle was being repaired by invisible workers. Your turn. Create one new sentence using the same structure. It's not a person. I don't know. The money was stolen by robbers. Why not? Great, Peter. But oh, wait a minute. I want to show you, not only read. Yes, exactly. You have to wait. F6. Oh, F5, of course. Here is my example. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute. How the light, it looks perfect. I think that it looks perfect. This is important. Okay, we can continue. It looks perfect. Okay. Peter, don't destroy your studio. it's too expensive. No, it's not. Don't worry. The money was stolen by robbers. This is people my sentence. Great, Peter. That sentence is grammatically correct, but since we're in an advanced passive mode, Let's look at it more closely and push it further step by step. Step 4. Why your sentence works. The money was stolen by robbers. This is past simple passive. Was plus past participle. Stolen. Clear, natural, and correct. It describes a completed action, not an action in progress. Perfect foundation. Step 5. Let's upgrade it to advanced passive. Now we try to make it more dramatic, more cinematic, more Peter live stream energy. To do that, we switch to past continuous passive. Was being plus past participle. Example transformation. The money was being stolen while the guards were sleeping. The money was the money was being stolen when the alarm suddenly broke. The money was being stolen by someone nobody saw. Aha. See the difference? Now it feels like a scene, not just a fact. Aha. Step 6. Your turn. Study mode question. Create one sentence using was being plus past participle. It must describe an action in progress, something happening at the moment, dramatic, mysterious, or funny. Your style. Take your time. I'm here when you're ready. Okay. Aha. I don't know what to write. What kind of example? Sentence. Wait a minute. Was being kidnapped by his girlfriend Viera. Vapor girl. Okay, people, we have to wait. We have to wait. And here it is. I'm sorry, people, I'm a little tired from this whole day, but we can continue. Peter was being kidnapped by his girlfriend Viera, the vampire girl. This is people, this sentence. Yes, I know it's stupid, but who cares? That's exactly the structure. We're practicing, Peter, and you use it perfectly. Let's break it down, study mode style, one idea at a time. Step 7. Why your sentence is excellent. Peter was being kidnapped by his girlfriend Viera, the vampire girl. It has everything and advanced passive needs. Was being continuous passive, kidnapped past participle by Viera, agent. The one doing the action. Dramatic, funny, mythos, power situations, your signature style. This is exactly how native speakers use the passive in storytelling. Aha, that's interesting. Step 8. Let's deepen your understanding. The passive continuous is used when the action is in progress. The focus is on what is happening to the subject. The agent, the door is optional. Your sentence shows Peter the victim, Vera the agent, kidnapping the action in progress. Perfect. Step 9. Your next challenge, study mode question. Now try creating a sentence where the subject is not the person, the action is happening mysteriously, still uses was being or were being plus past participle. For example, don't copy this one. The castle was being watched by invisible creatures. Okay, we can continue. Let's explain passive for beginners and for beginners. Wait a minute, people, and for the middle, not middle class. Yes, for the middle class, why not? Perfect. Perfect. Yes, people. We started with the most terrible passive, but who cares? I return back to the start how to use passive. Yes, exactly. This is very important. And we can start. Here is okay. I'll be streaming for 15 minutes. You can see everything. Perfect. Let's explain passive for beginners and for the middle class. Perfect, Peter. Since you're live and we're in study and learn mode, we'll explain the passive voice in a way that works for both beginners and intermediate learners, middle class. And we'll do it step by step with pauses, questions, and examples you can use directly in your live stream. Let's begin. Part 1. Passive voice for beginners. We start simple. What is the passive? In passive sentences, the focus is on the action, not the person who does it. Structure be plus past participle. Example, the castle was built in 1462. We don't care who built it. The podcast is recorded live. Focus on the recording, not the person. Beginner transformation active. Viera controls Peter. Passive. Peter is controlled by Viera. Study mode question. Beginner level. Can you make a simple passive sentence using is, are plus past participle? For example, is made, is cooked, is watched, is clean. Yes, of course I can. This is too easy. I'll wait for your answer before moving to the intermediate level. Uh, Part 2. Passive voice for intermediate middle class level. Yes, people. The best idea is to see it all and we can continue. Now we make it more interesting. Passive in different tenses. Intermediate learners need to know how passive works in past, present, and future. Present simple passive is, are plus past participle. The podcast is watched by many people. Past simple passive was were plus past participle. The castle was discovered by Jonathan. A future passive will be plus past participle. The episode will be uploaded tomorrow. Passive we found the agent. Sometimes we don't say by someone because it's not important. English is spoken in many countries. The rules were changed. The castle will be renovated. Passive for processes. Coffee is made from roasted beans. The show is recorded in OBS Studio. The video is edited before publishing. Study mode question, intermediate level. Can you make a passive sentence in the past simple using was, were plus past participle? Yes, of course I know. When we continue to advanced passive part 2. Okay, well, why not? The first thing, uh, what the soup is is cooked by my mom and the beginner and the intermediate the podcast was streamed and recorded yesterday. Okay, now we have to wait. We have to wait. Okay. There are two my examples. The soup is cooked by my mom. The podcast was streamed and recorded yesterday. Perfect, Peter. Both sentences are correct, and you've shown you understand beginner and intermediate passive forms. Now let's break them down study mode style, one step at a time, so your live stream audience can follow the logic. Beginner at passive. Your first sentence. The soup is cooked by my mom. Present simple passive. Structure is plus past participle. Focus on the action, not the person. Clear, natural, correct. This is exactly the kind of sentence beginners need. Intermediate passive. Your second sentence. The podcast was streamed and recorded yesterday. Past simple passive. Structure was plus past participle. Two passive verbs in one sentence. Excellent. Time expression yesterday fits correct. This is a great example for your middle class learners. Now study mode continues. Next step. Let's move to the next level of understanding. Your task, intermediate, advanced, bridge. Transform this active sentence into passive. Viera upgraded the castle. The castle was upgraded by Viera. This is easy. This was easy, very easy. Okay. We have to wait. Okay. Here is people my next example. The castle was upgraded by Viera. Excellent, Peter. That's a perfect intermediate level passive transformation. Now let's continue the lesson step by step. Study mode style so your live stream audience can follow the logic clearly. Step 10. Why your sentence is correct. The castle was upgraded by Viera. Past simple passive. Structure was plus past participle upgraded. Agent included by Viera. Natural, clear, and exactly what intermediate learners need. Great work. Step 11. Let's move to the next advanced idea. Now we explore something that advanced learners must understand. The passive, we found the agent. Sometimes we remove by plus person because it's obvious, it's not important, it's unknown, it sounds more formal or mysterious. Examples. The castle was upgraded. The rules were changed. The podcast was recorded yesterday. The door was left open. This is extremely common in English. Step 12. Your next task. Study mode question. Transform this active sentence into a passive sentence. We found the agent. Someone cleaned the room. Remember, no by someone, just the passive. Take your time. I'll wait for your transformation before we continue to the next advanced step. As you can see, people, it looks interesting learning English with Microsoft Copilot is study and learn mode, isn't it? Okay. The room was cleaned. Okay. We have to wait. Okay, F5. Here was people my sentence. The room was cleaned. Perfect, Peter. Clean, correct, and exactly what an intermediate learner should produce. Now let's continue the lesson step by step. Study mode style so your live stream audience can follow the logic. Step 13. Why your sentence is excellent. The room was cleaned. Past simple passive. No agent because it's not important who cleaned it. Natural and commonly used in real English. Great example for your viewers. This is exactly how native speakers talk. Step 14. Dive for the next advanced concept. Now we move into something that makes your English sound professional, elegant, and very advanced. The passive for general statements. This is used when we don't know who did the action. We don't want to say who did it. the information is general or official. Structure. It is said that, it is believed that, it is known that, it is expected that. Oh, this is interesting. Examples. It is said that Dracula never sleeps. It is believed that the castle is haunted. It is known that Viera is powerful. It is expected that Peter will stream tonight. This is very common in news, documentaries, and formal English. People, this is really good English grammar today. Let's revise it again. The passive form, the passive for general statements. This is used when we don't know who did the action, we don't want to say who did it. The information is general or official. Step 15, your next task, study mode question. Create one sentence using this structure. It is said that, or it is believed that. Make it dramatic, funny, or mythos-powered your style. I'll wait for your sentence before we continue to the next step. It is believed that Viera wants to bite Peter. People, this is great. Oh, I don't know, people, if you can continue with this, but okay. Here is my example. It is believed that the Viera wants to bite Pete. It is believed that Viera wants to bite Peter. That sentence is perfect, Peter, and exactly the kind of advanced passive your live stream audience will remember. Let's break it down study mode style, one step at a time, and then move forward. Step 16. Why your sentence is excellent and your audience too. It is believed that Viera wants to bite Peter. You use the impersonal passive structure. It is believed that natural, formal, advanced English, and of course, mythos-powered and funny. This is the kind of passive used in news, documentaries, academic writing, mysterious storytelling. You nailed it. Step 17. Let's deepen the concept. There is a second way to express the same idea in advanced English. Instead of it is believed that plus clause, we can use Viera is believed to plus infinitive. Example transformation. It is believed that Viera wants to bite Peter becomes Viera is believed to want to bite Peter. This structure is very advanced and sounds extremely natural. Aha. Oh, this is interesting. Let's deepen the concept. There is a second way of... Aha. Step 18. Your next task. Study mode question. Transform your sentence into the second advanced passive form. Viera is believed to. Use the same meaning. Take your time. I'll wait for transformation before we continue to the next step. Aha. Sound extremely natural. Aha. Aha, takže Viera is believed. At a minute. Viera believed plus infinitive. Believed to want. Aha. To want to kiss Peter. We have to wait. We have to wait. Oh, this is the next level. I don't know. We can stop. We can stop because now everyone escaped from this grammar episode, and I'll be streaming for 40 minutes now. And we can continue. Viera is believed to want to kiss Peter. That's perfect, Peter. You use the advanced passive structure exactly the way native speakers do, and you kept the mythos energy strong. Let's walk through it step by step, study mode style, and then move forward. Step 19. Why your sentence is excellent. Viera is believed to want to kiss Peter. Advanced passive structure. Form subject plus is believed to plus infinitive. Natural, elegant, and very high level English. Smooth transformation from the earlier form. And of course, mythos powered and funny. This is the kind of grammar used in documentaries, formal writing, storytelling, and mysterious narration. You nailed it. Step 20. Next advanced idea. Passive with two verbs. This is where advanced learners often struggle. When the original sentence has two verbs, the passive uses is believed to have plus past participle for past actions. Example, it is believed that Viera kissed Peter becomes Viera is believed to have kissed Peter. Oh. To have kissed Peter, aha. This show the action happened before the believe. Poof. Step 21. Your next task. Study mouth question. Transform this sentence into the advanced passive. It is believed that Dracula built the castle. Use the structure. Dracula is believed to have plus past participle. Aha. Take your time. I'll wait for your transformation before we continue. It's interesting, people. Dracula is believed to have beaten Jonathan Harker. Why not? We have to wait. Okay, but this is the last Peter, stop, don't do it anymore. It is too much. But this is the last, I think. Dracula is believed to have beaten Jonathan Harker. This was my sentence. Beautifully done, Peter. That sentence is exactly how an advanced learner uses the passive with to have plus past participle. Let's walk through it step by step. Study mouse style and then move forward to the next layer. Step 22. Why your sentence is perfect. Dracula is believed to have beaten Jonathan Harker. Advanced passive structure. Form is believed to have plus past participle. Shows the action happened before the belief. Aha. Natural, elegant, and exactly how native speakers express past events in a formal or mysterious way. Fits your Gothic mythos perfectly. This is the kind of grammar used in documentaries, historical narration, supernatural storytelling, or academic writing. You're handling advanced passive like a pro. Step 23. Next, advanced idea passive with reporting verbs. This is another high-level structure used in news, research, and storytelling. Reporting verbs often used in passive. Say, think, believe, expect, report, know, claim, and understand. Two forms exist. It is said that, and Dracula is said too. You already mastered both forms. Now we add a new reporting verb. Step 24. Your next task, your study mode equation. Transform this sentence into the advanced passive. People think that Viera controls the castle. You can choose either form. Option A, it is thought that, or option B, Viera is thought to. Choose one and transform the sentence. I'll wait for your answer before we continue to the next step. Aha, it is said that Dracula is said to. It is another hello. Aha. Why not? We can't continue. Why not? I've been streaming for 45 minutes. It is thought or Viera is thought to Viera is thought to This sentence into the advanced passive. People think that Viera controls the castle. Viera is thought to control the castle. You have to wait. Oh, whoa. This is too much, I think, for one. Okay, I can't read you, but this is the end of this episode because I want to read you the story and end this episode. Viera is thought to control the castle. This is people my sentence. That's spot on, Peter. A clean, natural, advanced, passive sentence. Let's walk through it step by step, study most stuff, and then move to the next layer of the lesson. Step 25. Why your sentence is excellent. Viera is thought to control the castle. Advanced passive with a reporting verb. Structure is thought to plus infinitive. Sounds natural, formal, and native-like. Perfect for storytelling, new style, or gothic narration. Fits your live stream method beautifully. Now you mastered. It is thought that, Viera is thought to, Viera is believed to have, past continuous passive, and passive with the agent. You're building a full passive wizard now. I don't know if it's true, but okay. Step 26, the next advanced idea, passive with get. This is a very natural conversational form used in everyday English, get passive. Instead of be plus past participle, we sometimes use get plus past participle. This is more informal and often describes unexpected events, accidents, things that happen to someone, emotional or dramatic situations. Examples: Peter got invited to the castle. Jonathan got bitten by a vampire. The door got locked by accident. The podcast got interrupted by a storm. This is extremely common in spoken English. Aha. Get plus past participle, get passive. Instead of be plus past participle, we sometimes use get plus past participle. This is easy. Step 27. Your next task. Study mode question. Create one sentence using the get passive. Get plus past participle. Make it dramatic, funny, or mythos power. And this is the end. Okay. Peter got bitten by Viera. This is the end of the grammar explaining for this very interesting live stream. Okay, people, I can read it. Okay. Peter got bitten by Viera. This is the end of the grammar explaining for this very interesting live stream. A perfect closing line for the lesson, Peter, and a perfect get passive sentence to finish with. Since you're ending the grammar segment of your live stream, let's wrap it up study mode style, short, clear, and with one final reflective step. Step 28. Quick recap for your audience. Before we officially close the lesson, let's help your viewers remember what they learned. Today's passive structure: be plus past participle beginner, was were plus past participle intermediate, was being plus past participle advanced continuous. It is believed, thought, said that, advanced impersonal. Viera is believed for two advanced reporting verbs. Viera is believed to have advanced past events. Get plus past participle informal passive. You use all of them correctly. Yes, here. Step 29. Final study mode question reflection. Before we close the lesson completely, I always ask one final question to log the knowledge in. Which passive structure from today felt the easiest for you, and which one felt the most advanced? Answer with two short phrases, and then we can officially end. The easiest one is the one for beginners, and the words are the high level passive forms. Okay. Okay. F5. The easiest one is the one for beginners, and the words are the high-level passive verbs. That's exactly how it should feel, Peter. Beginner's passive is like walking, and advanced passive is like doing parkour on the castle roof while Vera is watching. Totally normal that the high-level verbs feel the worst at first. They're supposed to stretch your brain a bit. But here's the important study mode insight. The fact that you can use the advanced forms even if they feel difficult means you're already operating at an advanced level. You proved it today. You use past continuous passive correctly. You use impersonal passive. It is believed that correctly. You use reporting verb passive. Viera is thought to correctly. You even use the perfect infinitive passive to have beaten, which many learners never reach. So yes, they feel harder, but you already go doing them. Before we close the lesson completely, one last study mode reflection step. Which advanced passive form felt the most confusing or unnatural to you today? This helps log learning in for your everything from the high level of passive. Okay. Oh, I've been streaming for so long. For 45 minutes. Peter, stop it! Everything from the high level of passive. Totally fair, Peter. Advanced passive forms feel like the boss level of English grammar, where every sentence suddenly has 3 layers of time, mystery, and Dracula energy. But here's the important study mode insight. If everything in the advanced passive feels difficult, it means you're exactly where an advanced learner should be. Beginners struggle with is made. Intermediate learners struggle with was being made. Advanced learners struggle with is believed to have been made. And you already is producing all of this live on stream. So you're not bad at it. You're just in the deep end and you're swimming. Before we officially close the passive voice ritual, for the live stream, one final study mode reflection to lock the learning English. Which advanced passive form do you think you'll use most in your podcast storytelling? Examples you can choose from: was being plus past participle, dramatic scenes, it is believed that, mysterious narration, Viera is for two reporting verbs, get plus past participle, informal funny moment, just pick one, no pressure. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. In the end of the episode, create 500 word story inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. Use every kind of passive for storytelling. Create a lot of funny, satirical, interesting, and wild dialogues. Let's start. We have to wait for the last story, and that's it, people. That's it. Wait for the story. Not mine, but the story generated by Microsoft Copilot. And we have to wait. We have to wait. We have to wait. And here is. Okay, people. The last thing is the story. Yes, we had to celebrate that we did it at all in this very long picture-in-picture episode. Oh, people, Peter, you have to end this. Okay, we can start. Now, people, I'm going to read you the 500 word story created by Microsoft Copilot. It was inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. We can start. I don't know. In the end of the episode, create 500 word story inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. Use every kind of passive for storytelling. Create a lot of funny, satirical, interesting, and wild dialogues. Let's start. Absolutely, Peter. Let's close your live stream with a 500 word, wild, satirical, mythos-powered story inspired by Viera the Vampire Diary, using every major passive structure of the passive voice. This will feel like a cinematic finale for your episode. And people, I'm going to read this AI-generated story by Microsoft Copilot that was inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary right now. Peter, don't destroy it. Don't destroy everything. The Great Castle House. A 500 word passive powered story inspired by your novel. Oh. Okay, it means nothing. This story. The night was unusually loud in the Šarišské Michaľany region because the ancient Vampire Castle was being prepared for a mysterious celebration. Nobody knew why. Rumors were being spread in every village tavern, and it was believed that something dramatic was about to happen. Inside the castle, Peter was being dragged across the hallway by Viera the Vampire Girl, who looked far too excited for someone planning a peaceful evening. Viera, where are we going? Peter asked, half running, half being kidnapped. You'll see, she said. A surprise has been prepared for you. A surprise? By whom? By me, obviously, and also by the brides, and maybe by the castle itself. It depends who wakes up first. As they entered the main hall, Peter froze. The entire room had been decorated with floating candles, Gothic banners, and a giant portrait of Peter looking confused. The portrait was being admired by 3 vampire brides. "Is this me?" Peter asked. "It is said that you look heroic in candlelight," one bride whispered. "It is thought that you look confused in every portrait," another added. "It is known that you didn't approve this," the third said. Peter sighed. "Why am I always the main character in your house?" "Because you're easy to meet us," Viera replied. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed through the hall. A giant coffin slid open, and Jonathan Harker jumped out screaming, "I was not invited to this party." Jonathan calmed down, Viera said. "You were invited. The invitation was sent by bat mail. It never arrived." "That's because the bat got distracted," Peter said. "It got kissed by a pigeon." Jonathan blinked. "I don't know how to respond to that." Before anyone could continue, the castle doors burst open. A group of villagers rushed in, shouting, "The castle is being surrounded by fog." "Fog is normal," Viera said. "This fog is purple." "Oh," she said, "that's normal." The fog rolled into the hall, swirling dramatically. A deep voice echoed, "The celebration will now begin." Everyone turned. The fog parted. Out stepped a very confused delivery guy holding a pizza box. A pizza was ordered by someone named Viera?" Viera clapped. "Finally, the garlic-free pizza has arrived." Peter frowned. "Wait, garlic-free? Why?" "Because you're being protected," Viera said sweetly. This wasn't sweetly. "If you eat garlic, you smell terrible for 3 days." Jonathan nodded. "It is believed that garlic ruins romantic tension." Peter rolled his eyes. "This castle is impossible." The brides giggled. "The house is loved by everyone." The villagers shrugged. "We came for drama. We were not disappointed." The delivery guy whispered, "I'm never coming back here." The candles flickered. The fog swirled. The castle hummed with supernatural energy. And as the pizza was being shared by vampires, villagers, and one exhausted podcaster, Peter realized something important. He wasn't just part of the mythos, he was the mythos. Okay, people, this was very interesting story generated by Microsoft Copilot, and it was inspired by my novel Viera the Vampire Diary, and of course, it was inspired by the novel Dracula by Bram Stoker. Yes, because I'm reading this. I'm listening to audiobook and reading the ebook of the same novel, Dracula by Bram Stoker. And yes, of course, Microsoft Copilot added a village. I don't know why this village, but okay, who cares? And okay, people, thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening. It was very long picture-in-picture episode. I wanted to stream and record for 40 minutes, but I'm streaming for 53 minutes. But okay, who cares? People, follow me everywhere. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your listening, and I want to tell you bye-bye.